how pleased have you been with the progression of the guys up front? Because not as many second-level blockers are getting through. They're really freeing up things for you guys these last 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's where it starts. I mean, every game, that's where it starts. Those guys up front they're doing a great job right now. And, that's what's leading, I think, to our defense as a whole having success and, kind of limiting that run game. But like I said, it starts with those guys up front, those front four, those front three on every play. It's those guys that are getting it done right now.
I mean, it's the second straight year you guys, the front seven, has kind of had this progression where it's gotten just better and better every week. What about you guys? What about this coaching staff? Has that actually happening? That's always what you want to happen, but that it's actually happening.
I think it's just something that occurs over time, gelling with one another. I mean, I think back to the Illinois game, and I had 2 bonehead offside penalties on 2 third downs, and it's one of those things where you've been on teams before where someone makes a mistake on 3rd down, gives a big play, gets a penalty, and guys kind of get down on each other, and that's one of those things that kind of just roller coasters and kind of spirals out of control. But, Jake came up to me after, I got the second one. It was like, you're playing aggressive, you're playing fast, and that's what we want. He's like, don't even think about it. We got your back, I got your back. And that's one of those things that I've really noticed with this defense is, everyone's got each other's back. And, when a guy makes a mistake or, something like that happens, it's not, it's like, what are you doing? It's nothing like that. It's like, let's line up again and play. Let's get off the field.
Did he really say it that calmly?
He actually did. He came up to me and he's like, you know what? He's like, don't even worry about that. He's like, all it says to me is you're playing aggressive, you're playing fast right now. And he's like, don't change anything about it. He's like, keep playing, we got your back.
Where does that come from? Is that a Madison thing? Is that a Hope thing? Is it position coaches?
Yeah, we've always been taught since day one. We're a family here, we're a brotherhood, and, we're close on and off the field. So that's one of those things that once we get on the field in those type positions, it kind of, comes out where guys are like, I got your back, I've been your brother since I got here, don't worry about a mistake, we'll keep playing, we'll get off the field.
But it's not negative coaching necessarily, but there's criticism to help you guys improve. But is there a tone set? Was there at some point by one of the coaches
as far as
don't criticize each other that way? You need to build each other up instead, or does that just happen naturally?
I think that's something that I guess is kind of goes unspoken. When you criticize another player to the point where it's something negative. It's one thing to build another guy up, point out a mistake, kind of help correct him in a way like that. But it's if you're tearing someone down like that, that's not going to help at all. And it's something that kind of comes second nature, I think, to everyone on this team. Is just we can't be negative or down on each other because that's not going to do anybody any good.
23 points in 3 conference games so far. What do you guys think of that? How excited are you guys about the results so far?
23 points too many in our opinion.
Okay.
Trying to get better, like I said. There's always things you gotta, correct. And like I said, 23 points too many. We gotta keep getting better, and there's things we gotta fix.